So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. He's got it to the 43 here. The numbers on the ground for Etienne last week. 22 carries, 96 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's to the 15, and finally down at the 9-yard line. Wow, first. Defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Etienne. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And oh, it coughed it up. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. Now Spears to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 3-yard line.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Waddle now to return it. And that's a pretty good one for the old average. 68 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Murray. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Open net is Waddle, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The production sensational here early on. That last catch going to put him up over 100 yards receiving already in this first half of play. 3rd down and 1. They'll run with Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Jets had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses. Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin the season 0-2. And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Hand off to Spears. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Murray going to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Throwing now is Murray. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it is now 21-0. Defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Murray trying again after the pick six. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. From the gun, Murray. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back. But a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Jets offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting set for this next position. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They're going to look to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. That one's taken in by Spears. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. By no means, certainly, are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead.
You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On the option, here's Spears. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A give to ETN running right. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Murray now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Shotgun now from Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Arlington.
Don't think about it too.
It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Here's 2nd and 8.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Going for it, here's Etienne.
It was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
Fine, what? She got egg?
Looking to throw. Touchdown, Jets.
Quez Watkins.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Jason Myers to kick off for the Jets.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here's Murray. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Murray now.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
To throw, it's Murray.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Here's Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Murray again. Now he'll dump it underneath
to his running back complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. To throw is Murray. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Forced out to his left. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A give running right, Etienne. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll run again. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Josh Oliver, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Shoves him away. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Cowboys... And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice. Obviously, your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Man, you blew that nigga out.
Man, it was AI. But hell yeah, I blew AI out.
Man, I'm thinking you.
Jalen Waddle went crazy.
What else? Got up work, nigga? Good.
He ain't never tried for real. See, like me personally, I tried and never stopped. But my thing is, bro, I used to tell my dad, like, nigga, you smoke cigarettes in the house, nigga, don't say shit to me.
Yeah.
I know, it's different. That's why I say it's different.
Yeah, my mama don't say shit.
Oh, my mama, I used to be like, bro, don't say shit to me, bro. You smoking cigarettes. Here, smoke whiskey. Why you never thought about living with your dad? You never want to? That boy. That nigga mama's boy. That nigga mama's boy. Sound like a bitch. What do y'all niggas looking like? Oh. I'm about to say, nigga, y'all niggas look alike. What the fuck do you mean by that?
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight, it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite.
I want to get high, but I ain't got no weed. Look like I'm about to hit a fat ass dab, Damo. I'm about to be coughing for a minute too. Who? Still got some gas? Oh, he got some dab. Nigga, a dab rig. That's what I got. I'm about to hit my shit and send it to you. No Diddy. We supposed to be running threes with KD. I don't know where this nigga at. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That gives me time to get on, shoot the ball. Feel me?